Deadly brush fires racing through Southern California, burning homes and sending thousands fleeing for safety.
This is the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather and Connie Chung.
Good evening. It is an incredible scene. Tens of thousands of acres in Southern California tonight up in flames.
They call them wildfires, fast-moving and unpredictable. For firefighters and homeowners in the hills of Southern California, their worst nightmare. Officials tonight are blaming at least one of the fires on an arsonist. And as correspondent Richard Roth reports, weather was an accomplice.
Fed by dry brush and fanned by powerful desert winds, the wildfires have been tearing across 8 counties, defying efforts to control them.
We're asking everybody to please evacuate.
And forcing thousands of people from their homes. At least 7 major fires were burning through the day. They formed an arc around the Los Angeles basin and burned far south near San Diego. Over downtown Los Angeles, there is smoke so thick it's turned a sunny day gloomy. The firestorm's been worst in the foothills of the San Gabriel Mountains, a suburban area just northeast of L.A. In Altadena, a neighbor of the better-known Pasadena of Rose Bowl fame, fires cut a path of ruin through heavily populated canyons and ridges. The vegetation was thick from last winter's rain, but dangerously dry from the long summer.
Well, in these type of winds, we can't fight fire like we would normally and go in and put the fire out.
More than 100 homes have been destroyed. For many people, garden hoses and hope are the only weapons against the fire. Professional firefighters can't be everywhere at once.
You find out how nice people can be in an emergency. How neighbors, you know, the real sense of everybody being neighbors.
Overall, the fires are as fickle as the wind, sweeping a wide area, then turning on a dime, jumping from one hot spot to another. And against the wind, fighting the fires with helicopters and airborne tankers with water and chemical flame retardant is like fighting a war with no front lines.
It's just nerve-wracking. I've never been through anything like this in my entire life.
Authorities say more than a dozen people have been injured, and 2 men have been arrested, one accused of arson and another in Altadena, who's said to have lit an outdoor fire last night for warmth that quickly spread out of control. Richard Roth, CBS News, Los Angeles.
East of Los Angeles, in the city of Altadena, flames ran thousands of people out of their homes, and in one neighborhood, firefighters ran out of water. CBS News correspondent Sandra Hughes is on the scene in Altadena. Sandra?
Dan, everywhere you look is smoke and destruction. For people who are being allowed back into the neighborhoods here in Altadena, this is the scene they're coming home to, and it's devastating.
There was no water supply in this area, so that's why we're here by the pool.
That was a discovery many made today in Altadena. Like scores of others, George Taylorson lost his home of 32 years and all the memories it held within.
The house is gone, everything. This is all I got left, my dirty shirt.
The town just north of Pasadena is so far the hardest hit. Lives were disrupted all over town today. Neighborhoods and even a hospital were evacuated as the flames threatened homes and buildings.
You almost got you in. You're okay.